Here's another one. I did say I'd have another Les Paul one pretty quick, but check this shit out. Oh my god, it's the real deal. Let's see what we've got. It is a 2007 Gibson Les Paul Studio Smartwood. So, I believe the body is ash, and it has a mahogany neck. It's chambered. And it is so phenomenally light. Like, I've picked up bottles of milk that weigh more than this. The standard milk bottle size is 2 litres here in little old New Zealand, though you can get 3 litres. It's, oh my god, if you want to stand up for 3 hours playing a show, this is what you want to do it on. You won't hurt yourself or anything. It has a smaller neck, but it's still nice and round. And it has no business being this loud. It is so stupidly resonant, it's not funny. Now, the pickups are Rio Grande. I don't know what models they are, but I know they're Rio Grandes. I think they're El Nico 5, just because of how they behave. And they sound really good. This one also has Goto locking tuners, because when the bloke I know who owns it, who's trying to get rid of it, bought it, and I collected it and went to tune it, the little tulip head just spun and eventually fell off. So, nice one, Gibson. The tuners fell apart and the guitar wasn't 10 years old then. It has an old style thumb wheel tunematic. It has clear doodads, which are not original. I don't know what was on there beforehand. I can't for the life of me tell you. Chrome hardware. It's got strap lock buttons on it, but no locking strap. And you either love how it looks or you don't. And I'm gonna completely go back on that comment by saying I don't know if I like how it looks or not. Being a studio, you get dot inlays, you get no binding, but I mean, just look at it. It's such a cool guitar. It's so light, Jesus, right. That's not good. Maybe it's just my shitty pick. It feels just like coming from the other gold top, the P91, and comparing to my gold top, it feels so much easier to get right up the top here. So maybe the body's a bit thinner? I don't know. Just bonus round. Back is 2 pieces. Top could work. Oh no, top's 2 pieces as well. And it's a drop top because there's a very fine seam down here that I can see. But yeah, that won't show up. Rich, warm Les Paul sound. That's how it should sound as far as I'm concerned. this works. Shit, man, this is great. Should actually give this a proper play, because I've just popped it out of the case now to do the wee video. Oh my golly. Golly, golly, golly. Wow. I don't know what the pots are, but there's a nice resistance to them. They don't just swing around like the ones on the... Oh, that one does. Oh, fuck. Okay. That one swings around. The rest of them, they're not like fighting you, but there's just a nice wee bit of... You're twisting a pot now, you're not just fucking piddling around. And I think the 56 has CTS pots in it. Don't quote me on that, I haven't opened it up. Let's play with this, shall we? There's the big muff. Everything's there, man. It's got... Oops. Oh wow. Maybe if you're playing stuff like Alice in Chains, it's the guitar doesn't feel as heavy as it should. Oh, wow. 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 Owen Wilson moment. Wow. Everything is there, man. Now, of course, there's going to be a bit of brand snobbery in here. Whenever you pick up an expensive, well, it's expensive for me, an expensive, you know, name brand guitar, there's just something about it that feels good. I mean, of course there are going to be dogs out there, but this is just one that, it just feels good, man. There's no lacquer on the headstock to start cracking, so it won't fall victim to that, you know, 90s Les Paul standard fucking lacquer cracking. I'm not even sure if it has a finish. If it does, it's really, really thin nitro. Ah, it must do, because just looking at it in the light, there's a wee patch there that's gone a bit glossy where it's been worn away by people like me hitting it too hard. Shit. Wow. That's all I have to say. Wow. It's so light, but everything is in it. Les Paul Studio. If you can find a studio pre about 2003, it'll have the big neck on it, and I think they started chambering them about 2003 as well. Don't quote me on that. Very good guitars, just what you want. Well, it may not be just what you want, but as far as a working Les Paul goes, it does everything it should. It does what it says on the tin. You want Les Paul sound, you buy a studio. Fucking sorted. Wow. And he wants to get rid of it. Man, I know some weird people. It's just, oh, you're gonna make noise. Plonk you back in there. Turn the tuner on so now it's quiet. And I'm sure I'll find something to rabbit on about for another video. Pew! Oh, it landed on the chair.